Scott, in our last post-match interview, you said there would be changes tonight. There were 6 in total, but it worked out in the end, 6 goals to the good.
Yeah, we made the changes. Lads who haven't had a game recently or needed minutes. So we changed it up a little bit and yeah, fortunate enough. Always knew that we'd have enough anyway, whatever lineup we put on tonight. So pleased with the win.
And of course, reduced to 10 men at the break. That made it sort of easier for TNS in many ways. So how impressed were you with the performance overall?
Yeah, it's difficult. You come in at half time and you say to the lads, just be professional, keep the ball moving. I think sometimes when it's a little bit easy, you tend to have too many touches and play balls that you probably shouldn't. I think we tried a few longer balls, but it got stretched. And then when they head the ball down, they pick the second bits up. And I think, I didn't really have too much of a pop at half time. I just said, look, be professional, keep the ball moving quicker, shorten your passing game up, get your chances finished off, and you'll be okay. And we'll see the game out. Against 10 men, when you've got 10 minutes, it's obviously very difficult anyway for them to come here and try to have a go at us. With 10 minutes, even harder, and the game just petered out in the end. And
with Blaine Hudson back in the side, it's great to see him there, and he scored that all-important first goal, the one that opened the floodgates in the end. Yeah, you always look for the first goal early on. I said to the players that as soon as you get 1 goal, you go and get 2 and 3, and they won't be able to live with you. So it took its time coming, but I knew it would tonight, and I knew we'd get plenty of chances. And Alex Darlington, one of the changes, the 6 that we mentioned earlier, he got a hat-trick, only just though.
Yeah, and he's obviously at the pen and it's saved. It's one of them where you try it, and at 5-0, I'm not too fussed about that. At 1-0, 0-0, if he'd have done that and the keeper would have saved it, I wouldn't have been too happy. But he was on his hat-trick, and he got the hat-trick 2 minutes later anyway. So nice to see Darla get a hat-trick there and on the score sheet.
And again, referring to previous interviews, you stated that you would like to win all 4 competitions that the New Saints are currently still involved with, and that dream is still very much alive this evening.
Yeah, big cup, the Welsh Cup. Told the players, the be all and end all tonight again is the win. How we go about it, anything in between kick-off and the final whistle. As long as we win tonight, I'd have been happy. You take negatives from the game. Players doing their own thing in little spells, but overall happy and pleased to be in the next round.
And a clean sheet, pleased with that?
And a clean sheet as well. 2 goalkeepers on the pitch as well, getting minutes.
Well, that was my final question. It was good to see young Aaron Jones make his debut. 55 minutes gone, TNS were coasting, and that was a good move for him.
Yeah, H was getting cold, so he wanted to come off and put his feet up, so we decided to put Aaron on. That's good for the young lad as well, give him a bit of experience.
And then looking ahead to our next game, it's back to the league action, JD Welsh Premier League, Bala Town away. They had quite a poor start to the season, but they've started to put a few wins together. Away at Maes Tegid, that will be another tough one.
They've had a good spell after the first few games, where I think the second game in, we've beat them. We beat them here convincingly, one of our best performances of the season. And then they had a couple of tricky games and they lost a few, but recently they've picked up. They've had some good performances. They've moved the ball around well, and they've got some good players there. Some decent Welsh Prem players. So I was surprised at how they started the season, but they're coming good now. So it's up to us to go away from home and put on a good performance before another tough game, obviously the week later as well. So 2 tough games coming up, and we'll be well prepared for them.
Scott, as always, thank you for your time this evening, and of course, congratulations on the victory.